Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stellar Tactics. In the previous episode we killed the Broodmother and met the gem thingy, the crystal that spawned in this room, and told us a little bit about Ascension. And in this episode the plan is to leave the planet, so let's exit the Aznar ruins and find our ship. But also we know that there are some of those scabbers that collapsed the other entrance, or I should say the other exit from the Aznari ruins. So we'll probably have to get rid of those first. And as usual, starting with the loading screen. I really should do these loading screens off camera. Well, next time I'll try to remember. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, almost there. There we go. So, how does it look like? This is the collapsed entrance or exit, whatever. And this is our ship, so what can we interact with? There is a crate, probably worth checking. Can we see what's inside of this? Whatever that is. It's like a huge container. What about this? Oh, there is something. Okay, let's check that first. Oh, is there something here? Nope. Surprise. We just found those scabbers. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the correct name when you check on the top of the screen. Hopefully this is just a problem with the name and won't cause any more problems. And they have... oh, now it's correct. Okay, so it's somehow corrected itself. What kind of weapons do they have? It looks like assault rifles, both of them. Can we get to them? Oh. Move. What happened? Why we have no movement points? Blocked. Oh. Move the other side, maybe? No, just blocked on all sides, almost. There we go. Gonna hurt. Oh, he can't shoot yet. That's a nice start.
You're open.
How far can we go for 2 action points? This far. Yeah, not quite enough to kill him. Oh, he's not doing that much damage. Expected a lot more, to be honest. Ramos should be able to kill that guy who's right next to him. Let's take care of this one. I think we need one more skill point to add something to our skill with rifles. We killed this guy. There. Let's try to move closer, but still make sure that everyone has line of fire. There we go. Oh, not enough points. In that case, let's move a little bit closer. This still should be fine. Ow. Actually, no, it's fine. There we go. It's clearly visible what a difference it is. Higher skill with the weapon and proper attributes to boost the damage even further. What did we get? Another card, repaired power armor brace, and some submachine gun ammo. That is useful. Reload all guns. And before we read that data card, let's check the locker. Arnstead, probably. Get it done. I don't care what it takes. Your quota is low. Get gear and get good now. Saw me shiny ship headed towards Archimedes 8. Stalk it and scout it. You know the rules, and we need to pay. Get it done. You should probably remember the name Varmus, because that's the guy who sent the scours after us. I think I want to talk to him about this. Can we get from the other backpack? Worn wiring, damaged power armor brace. Well, just some junk. We should be able to sell all of this soon. Is there anything inside? Actually, there is. Interact with the computer. Nope. And another big gun. Why are we getting big guns all the time? At least we got some stun grenades. That is nice. But it's like 4th big weapon or big gun that we got. This one is what? This one has explosive damage. Okay, well, I'll take it, but can't really use it yet. Oh, stun grenades, that is nice.
Well, look at this.
And there was one more crate on this side. Rifle ammo, that is pretty good. Small health pack and submachine gun. Well, that's useful. Really? We can't carry more submachine gun ammo? That's surprising, since it's one of the weapons that we are using all the time. And let's go for the weapon. Anything else we can interact with? No, just the weapon. I mean weapon. Just the ship. Okay, well, it's as I suspected. I can see from here that scours have taken our FTL drive. We are unable to travel out of the system with this ship. Once we get to the trade station, Dr. Jensen and I will take a shuttle to our research facility. You can keep the ship. Consider it a gift for all the trouble I've put you through. FTL drive? Yes. House Shikaru developed the FTL drive in transit from our home world. Quite an amazing technology. Allows us to travel faster than the speed of light. Actually, the concept is quite fascinating. What about the drive? Right. You will need to acquire a new FTL drive from a local vendor. I know someone who might be able to help you, though I'm sure he won't be willing to part with it without paying a steep price. Okay, where can I find this person? Scarby Harzog runs a small mining outfit in the system, Harzog Mining. Pay him a visit and he can point you in the right direction. So, Harzog Mining first. Conversation. And go.
Take cover!
Oh, ow. Can we hit him from here? And it looks like that our main character is pretty tanky. I mean, he's easily tanking all the rifle shots. Not really taking that much damage. When you think about how much damage we are taking from both the spiders and then the mutants on the ship, this is actually fine. Yeah, look at that. That's 4 shots. It's, what, 66% health? Maybe even more than that still left. It seems that the mouse is a little out of sync with the cursor now. Okay. Maybe no, it's still weird. But again, very early access, so some problems are to be expected. That was nice grid. Did we get a kill now? Nope. What was the chance to hit like, I think 80% and we missed twice? About this guy. On just a bit of luck that we don't have. Run away. Come on, you're almost dead. Load. Yeah, this is what happens when you are using full auto mod. Just have to shoot, or you shoot once, then you have to reload immediately. I think it's better to just using the single shot mod. Let's try it. Should be fine. Great. Shotgun. So we are getting shotguns. At least this one is level 1, in case we want to give it to someone. But I'd really like to find a better rifle if possible. This is worn AI core. Just more junk. And let me quickly check. Oh, we do need one more point. Okay. And off to space. And now comes the part of the game that I don't know yet, or I don't know all the space command. Back a few months ago when I tried the game for the first time, I visited space, so I know how to move around, but the combat back then wasn't in the game yet. I've never tried it, so this may take some time to learn, and I'll go slowly. I just hope that we won't have to fight like right away, because there's still some story left to go through, and I would like to like get through the story before we just start fighting some pirates. On, come on, don't crush. Never know with the early access games, anything can happen. Well, cursor is still moving. Oh, there we go. So tutorials. Let's quickly go through that. Nothing important here. Afterburners, that's important. Micro warp is R. That's probably all that we need right now. And let's see. So there we have planets. There is a star. There is probably a ship. And what we want... Oh, this is what I need. Orbiting. Yeah, so this is the Archimedes star. Some details about the system, but these are not important yet because there really is not enough content in the game for these stats to matter yet. But important part is here, where we have all the points of interest, like all planets, stuff orbiting the planets, and if there is something else, then it's also listed here, like these jump points, but they don't work yet. So now they send us to the hearts of mining, which is there. Want to approach it. As long as we have it targeted, game, the game should automatically point the ship the right direction. Now we add some thrust. Here is the distance, but we want to use the micro warp. Should a little bit faster. Still takes a while, this traveling. What is this? Oh, that's some kind of a ship. Yeah, I have no idea what all these icons mean. All I want right now is find heretic mining. I think I found it. There. That's where we're heading. We'll probably be behind the planet. That'll slow us down because all the planets and all the like large objects have a gravity well. We can't use this fast travel when we are too close to them. Maybe no, not close enough. Okay, now we are in gravity well. Probably not of the planet. And there we go. This is some system control. One raiders are harassing ships traveling in the area of Achmedius 2. A reward will be credited to anyone eliminating the oh, great! So the system control can give us missions. This is the first time I see the system control, so it's been added as well. And we have a mission to kill a raider. Well, I'll accept it. But I still want to visit the station first. I wonder if this is like a timed mission, that there are others trying to kill the raider, or if it's just for us. We can speed things up a little bit with the capacitor, and now we can approach and land.
Docking.
So this is just a basic travel in space within the star system. Then there is the FTL between star systems, but that's not in the game yet as far as I know. And we can visit pretty much anything in the system. Okay. Here's the space station. This is a small one. Dimitris Hilsgen, ore trader. But we can sell him all the junk that we have. I think I'll actually sell it somewhere else. We don't need the money right now. I want this guy to have only the ore in the inventory, because when I sell something to a trader, the items that I sell will be in his inventory and they will stay there. And because this is an ore trader, I want him to only have ore, not just some junk. We can use other traders for selling all this garbage that we find during our missions. But here is some Scarby Herzog. That's the guy we're supposed to talk to. What can I do for you? I'm looking for an FTL drive for a ship. I haven't heard about one, but I do know who you can talk to, what might have one laying around. But if you know Scarby, you know I always get a prize. Okay, what's the prize? Straight to it. Well, you see, I have a big problem with the mine on Achmedius 2. Oh, okay, so we'll be heading to Achmedius 2, and that's where the raider is. Got out of hand, and some contractors got readied up bad, mutations and such not. Seems their air purifiers crapped out on them and they went cheap with no backup system in place. They knew what they was in for when signed up. I'll give you the coords, head over there, clear out my mine, and I'll head you off in the right direction. When you say mutations, that's right. They're all flesh-locked, being post slice and bad air. Them all wrecked up, not even human now. You best put them out of their misery. It's in their contract. Families get paid out a benefit from insurance. They knew the risk. Here, take a look. Slice? You scanned the document. Sure enough, there is a termination clause in the agreement. What? Not heard of Slice? much demand in the core systems. Some use it in their chai, others grind it up and snort it. Makes me more per unit than plutonium, illegal as hell to refine, but in its raw state. I see. We'll take care of it and get back to you. But best be careful. Them has mind of mud and skin hard as stone now. Best stock up on ammo and medkits. Don't wait, just shoot. Air should be okay now that mining. Air should be okay now that mining has stopped. My man over there might have a few things for you, and you can always stock up at the trade port. Okay, so let's clear some mines, and let's quickly talk to the vendor. Hello? There's not much to talk about, but I want to show you what kinds of metal and ore and whatever we can actually mine in the game. Let me know how I can serve you. Should you find anything that interests you, just let me know. And here, ingots, raw ore, minerals, and it's a lot of stuff. All of this can be mined from asteroids. Okay, back to the ship. Now this is a bit of a problem because in this part of the game we'll often see the loading screen. It's not the best for the Let's Play. How long do we have? Still 10 minutes. I'd like to visit the trading port in this episode. You buy, or first sell all the garbage. Maybe you could buy some upgrades. Come on. Taking so long. Hoping that the loading screen won't be this long, but probably every time we go back to space, it's gonna take a while. What else do we need? Columbus or Archimedes Trade Port. That's where we want to go. How far is it? Quite far indeed, and I have to go around the planet. And it's not always easy to navigate ship around objects. They changed it. Oh, it's a little bit better now. Sometimes the ship was just trying to hold the course. Almost impossible to avoid planets. And the warp. There we go. Round. Kill it. By the way, these tiny rocks that we can see flying around, those are not like asteroids for mining. There should be one of the Archimedes. The planet. This is a planet. That's a planet. Oh, a planet. Oh, this is Archimedes 7 is asteroid field, so that's where we have to go. Want to mine. And of course the trade port is behind the planet. Try to avoid it. Oh, the ship is definitely a lot more responsive now. Great. Because sometimes it was driving me crazy when I had to move around the planet. Come on, almost there. How close do we have to be to dock? Oh, we can dock.
Request docking permission. Docking.
So that it took longer to load space, but it seems that even loading the station takes quite a long time. What can we do here? Emily, what do you want? Well, this has all been rather exciting. Ancient aliens, scarers, and Arax. I've been speaking with Dr. Ramos, and we have decided to head back to our primary research facility. We just aren't cut out for this kind of adventure. We are also eager to continue with our research on phage and plan to investigate this ancient alien species. Where is the facility? The facility isn't far away, several systems from here. We'll take a shuttle and get in touch with you soon. I have some ideas that might require your help. Eh? What do you hope to learn about the gem? Dr. Ramos gathered some data from you and the gem during our conversation in the ruins. He's still preoccupied with the energy readings. He's come across this before and would like to identify other locations where there may be similar ruins. Eh, I see. Well then, farewell for now and thank you for everything. You're very welcome. We're both so glad we were able to rescue you. One of us will be in touch with you. Meanwhile, you should be able to recruit a solid team of mercenaries here. I understand the shuttle arrived a short time ago with a good number of seasoned adventurers that are looking to join a crew. Ramos and Jensen leave your team, and I think I will lose all their equipment again. First time we lost the equipment of the first team on Dauntless. Now we lost the gear of Ramos and Emily. Who's this guy? Or who is this guy? You look like someone whom I want to make a few credits. Yep, sure. What can we do for you? Or, well, not we yet. Or what can I do for you? Well, that's just it, isn't it? You see, I have a bit of an opportunity. I need a team of seasoned adventurers that can help me with a little problem. Yeah, go on. Direct. I like that. I won't waste your time with a long introduction. Here are the facts. Several hundred years ago, on Achmedius 8, a research station was commissioned by Halamis Corporation in cooperation with the renowned Garius Bronze, inventor of the FTL drive. The research facility was lost when a massive energy rift tore across a large part of the planet. Halamis Corporation searched the area for years and never found a trace of the facility, until several hundred years ago when Martin Varus crash landed on the planet. He found the facility in pristine condition as if not a year had passed. Everything intact and functioning. He searched the facility for years, scrapping parts and gathering data that he sold to Halamis. That is until one day, just as mysteriously as it had reappeared, it disappeared again, taking Martin Varus and his team along with it. Just a few days ago, sensors on the planet's surface triggered a communication with Halamis Corporation. The facility is back. Back? You mean it just reappeared? That's correct. Halamis sent me here to investigate. I've been given complete authority to research the facility for as long as it's present. I've set up a research base in a small cave on the surface of Achmedius 8. I'd like to hire you to enter the facility and report on its status, bring back artifacts and gather data. It will be dangerous work, and I'm prepared to pay well. What do you say? Sounds like something I would be interested in. Maybe it would be a good idea to actually add the option to refuse. But it's not really part of the main storyline, I think. From what I know about this mission, so... Oh, okay. Great. Here are the coordinates. Meet me on Achmedius 8. I'll have quite a few missions for you. Make sure you are prepared. So that's one guy. And let's have a look around. Here we have some traders, or vendors, or merchants, or whatever. Who is this? All of these guys are just merchants. There's specialized in different kinds of stuff. I have a few new things in today. Take a look. Sure. What is our inventory? This is our inventory. And what does she have? Nothing super important. One of the big guns. I will keep both because I want to try them out. This one has some kind of electromagnetic damage. And this one is explosive. What is this? That's the level 4 shotgun. I'm gonna sell... How do I sell it? Shift click? Yeah. Of the junk, that's for sure. Hacking tool. I want to keep that. Oh, I definitely want to keep the barrel for now. The wrecker can sell. I'll keep this shotgun as well for an AI core, and from the stash can sell everything. Oh, where the hell did this come from? And this. Oh, is it possible that this is the gear from Ramos and Emily? Oh, the boots. It probably is. This is the SMG. I just hope that the mercs that we get have their own gear. Well, worst case scenario should stay in trader's inventory so we can get it back if we need it. But I'll keep the SMG and I'll keep those shields. And our cargo hold is empty. Okay, so that will be all for now. And let's try to find the team. Not this way, we can't go down there. More vendors, and if we want more people, they'll be here. But I'll have to take, I mean talk to every single one of them. And find out what is their specialty. So I'll do that off camera. But one more thing, or one more person I want to talk to before we end this episode is this blue guy. There should get some more information about this whole world of stellar tactics. A large muscular humanoid with blue skin stands in front of you, his face neutral. How can I help you? Which option do we take? Nice to meet you. Why are you blue? I'm not blue. I'm actually quite happy right now. Oh, Arthur, I get it. My skin color. Well, I'm a core. You obviously haven't met one of us before, so I'll give you a history lesson. The HSS Paris, one of the 4 ships, according to the history books, produced several mutations. One of them, the core. Mutations? Yes, a number of the cryopods, according to historical accounts, were contaminated. Our pod underwent a slow and undetected genetic drift that caused war. I'm like you, but different in the color of my skin, musculature, and mating preferences. I'll not discuss that later. I mean, no, I will not discuss the latter. Can't read anymore. Mating preferences. I told you, the topic is off limits. This conversation is over. Yeah, the most interesting part. Tell us anything about. We talk again. Oop. Another merchant. And what about this guy? Is it just I hear house? That again? Come on. I didn't have time to read what he said. And it's not in the log. Is it? Nope. Well, you guys can pause the video if you want to read what he said, and I will check the video myself. Make sure I didn't miss anything important. But this will be all for today's episode. Off camera, I will talk to all these people. They are just the Americs that we can choose from. I think I'll take someone who is good with SMGs. Maybe one person with heavy weapons, but the last time I tried that, it didn't work. I wasn't even able to shoot the heavy weapons. Well, we'll see. Maybe I will do that. Or we can take someone who good with like two-handed weapons and offhand the heavy weapons, something like that. And the last person, maybe another person with rifles, or take someone with shotguns. But I'd rather have someone a long range. So yeah, one more person with rifles, then either shotguns or SMGs, and someone to test those heavy weapons. I think that's what I go with. But well, I'll think about it a bit more. This episode is over, as I said, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.